I really very excited because
Okay.
it's been very long. We again met.
Yeah, yeah. Me too. And you didn't go today school?
Yeah, today like I took a leave because of having not climate is good, weather is not looking good, so that's why I took leave for the one day.
Okay. Okay. So,
Good morning, ma'am. How are you?
yeah, I'm doing very well. Thanks for asking. What about you?
Yeah, I'm also well, and today
Okay.
I really very excited because
Okay.
it's been very long. We again met.
Yeah, yeah. Me too. And you didn't go today school?
Yeah, today like I took a leave because of having not climate is good, weather is not looking good, so that's why I took leave for the one day.
Okay. Okay. So,
Yes, ma'am.
mhm. So please tell
So
me how's going on your school?
yeah, my school is going on well. I have been giving my best, to educate all of the kids, and I'm teaching the right manner, how they can respect to their parent, and how they have been talking with their relatives, their parents, right?
Mhm.
So these are manner I am teaching to all the younger students because there have been initial days, these kinds of things as a requirement being a kids, to learn the
Mhm.
manner, right manner. So that's why. And as well as I'm teaching a subject of their syllabus. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So which subject do you teach?
Yeah, usually I teach English subject because I'm a teacher of English subject, so I teach. And some of time I manage all these subjects because all the kids are very younger and their syllabus is not much tough you can expect. Okay, so I can handle all these things.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. How is going on, ma'am? Your spoken journey. Nowadays, I'm having your every day you have been posting several kinds of content with the new learner. So
Mhm. Yeah, my practice is going on very well. And because of festival, I'm not consistency. Actually, I went to Chandigarh, so that's why I'm not consist. I was not consistency, but and because of Raksha Bandhan, my sister-in-law comes at my home, so that's why I was very busy to do shopping and to spend with them time. So now from today, I free.
yeah, thank you. It's my
You know,
goodness.
there are so many person who messaging me every like again and again. Please join with me. Please, I want to conversation with you, but I don't able to connect with them. And sometime because I am a homemaker and I am also blessed one kid. And I also live in a joint family, so I have so many responsibilities. So that's why sometimes I was not able to give the response. So I want to say my who love to talking with me. I want to say that person, please don't
Yeah,
mind if I don't give the response because I have so many responsibilities.
yeah, ma'am. You're
It
right.
happened also with you. It's happened also with you. There are so many person who really want to talk with you and they messaging you again and again, but you didn't reply. It's happened also with you.
Yeah, yeah. Of course. I
I
got
think
many
you
messages.
also, I think you you have also messaging me 2 or 3 times, but
Yeah,
I I thought I replied you, but sometime when I get free, that time I forget, but sometime I busy, so I was not able to answer you.
it's
Yeah.
okay, ma'am. Because I also got many messages by the learner, but due to have a hectic schedule of mine. So I was unable to reaching to the peoples and responding all of them. Okay,
Mhm.
but yeah, I tell them like I give them the time, proper time, exact time. On that time, I would connect with you. At least they would never get any kinds of leading a feeling against me.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, so that's why. But it's okay. And yeah, I can understand like you are the mother of kids and you have a responsibility, right, to take caring of all the members of your family and making food, serving every
Yeah,
morning and night, right?
right.
So yeah, it's quite difficult to maintain the balance of life.
Yeah,
But yeah, you are multi-talented also because you are quite prepared and well handling all these things in right manner.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much for compliment. And okay, so please tell me, do you live in a rural area or do you live in a like a town
Actually, I live at village.
village?
Yes.
Okay, so I would like to ask you, you teach student in a village student, right?
Yes.
So they are familiar with the English as like compared to city student. They are also familiar in English
No,
language.
no, all of them, as a taken as a subject of their class, as a syllabus of their class, not other other purpose they have been taking this language. Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
all of them quite surprised whenever they listen to my speaking with someone. Because some of time now, I have a number of many of learner. So suddenly, if they called me at class and I start talking with them, so many of kids, used to listen me. Okay, talking with that person. So they're quite surprised. Oh my God, sir is talking to someone in English language. Wow.
Okay. Okay. So they by listening, they also want to learn by you English. They also want to learn English by you.
Yeah. Many of them started requesting me, sir, when I would learn, sir. When would you teach me? I just tell all of them like, don't worry, I will teach you. But still, you are very younger, and still you need to learn basic things, which is a much requirement in your initial days to learn basic grammars, right? And some of stuff related to this field. After that, I will teach you spoken English.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. That's a great. So do you teach also coachings or tuition? Do, do you give the tuitions or only just teach at in the
Mm.
school?
Yeah, I take a class of my students as well at the evening at 5 o'clock.
Okay. From five
Yes.
to six.
No, not 5 or 6 only classes. I think 7 class, 8 class, 9 class.
No, no, I'm asking about time. Do you teach
Time,
from
yeah,
5
5
to
p.m.
6 or
Yeah, yeah, 5 to 6. Yeah, you're right.
okay. Do you
So
teach like
nowadays,
Mhm.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I would
Please.
like to ask you, do you teach like all students from first to eighth standard and
Yeah,
together?
yeah. Because taking home tuition, it's not you do not categorize the student and line by line you can't teach to all of them, right?
Mhm.
Because if you start doing like that actually then you have to utilize much more time to
Mhm.
focus each and every one of them, right?
Mhm.
So yeah.
So have you ever faced problem to when you teach like together from first to fifth, eighth standard? So which type of difficulty have you faced or not?
Actually I faced many of time little bit obstacles, difficulties, but it's supposed to be I'm teaching the one subject of their class. Okay, so before I just took their subject and I prepared, before and after giving all the answers related of this question. So it would be much convenient for me to prepare it one day before. Okay, after
Okay.
delivering answer of these questions.
Okay. Before
Okay.
teaching, you prepared yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we are
it's
a
a too
human.
much. It's a too much important. I think each and every teacher, because if we do hard work before teaching, so it's a too much easy for student. Whether whether we have a good knowledge, but if we don't have prepare before come to the student, so I think it's quite difficult to handle uh, at the same time like a different classes to handle, right?
Yes, ma'am. You're right. But somehow I
Sometimes
managed.
during the paper I do hard work within before come to the student. I do hard work like 1 or 2 hours to make their papers, different classes. Then when student come, so just I explain and give them notes. If I don't do like that, so that time I don't able to handle at the same time.
Yeah, I can understand. Yeah, every teacher has their own strategy, to prepare and give appropriate answer related of these questions, and feeling very calm and relaxations of all the students, right? Taking off the burden of their shoulders, right, of examination or etc. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So,
I
ma'am,
also. Mhm.
mhm.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, I was curious, like, to know, like, nowadays, how do you recall vocabulary? Which is because this is the issues of learner. So how do you recall vocabulary, which is you learn before time? First, you how?
Okay. Actually, I don't have any strategy. Just if I listen any new word, just I wrote down and write down, and I follow. I try to inculcate my conversation. That's how I
Okay,
enhance my vocabulary. Yeah.
okay. So you steal vocabulary in conversation, and you get to know like how to use that kinds of vocabulary in what situations you know very well. That's a
Yeah.
great, I think, truly incredible intelligence of you. But it's usually the people doesn't think like that, because we have to examine, we have to study over, okay, to get to know the better uses of that vocabulary, in what situation we need to use that vocabulary. Okay,
Mhm.
but you get to know before study, so it would be much convenient and remarkable, right?
Yeah. If I start and if I don't get understand, so I help chat gpt because chat gpt is very helpful if you want to uh, help, so you can get easily and you can get very short period time of you just put in and you get answer.
Yeah, you are right, because I have heard so many people about chat gtp, right?
Mhm.
But yeah, many of them, suggested me as well. You need to download and doing so many things over. Like if you need requirement any part of related to any stuff related to spoken English, so you can get searching there. So you can get so much things related to this matter in good
Mhm.
manner.
Yeah.
That's a great,
There
ma'am.
is no need to download. There is no need to download. Just you have to go on the Google and
Mm-hmm.
write down the chat GPT. Then you can click on the chat GPT and you can whatever you want to ask, you can put there.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, most welcome.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So,
So
ma'am,
it's really
you.
very helpful for everyone because when we want to search anything in the Google,
Mm-hmm.
so Google takes too much time and Google give lots of data. So that time we getting confused. What should I choose? But if you ask on ChatGPT, They
Hmm.
just ChatGPT gave just correct answer. But if
Okay.
it depends on you, you are able to. I think you are able to understand is it right or not. If you want to change, so you can write down. Give me more example. If you don't satisfied, so you can also write down. Give me easy way example. You can. I can say you can take anything, whatever you want.
Thank you, ma'am. Really, because yeah, I think every learner has the same, expectation for having a convenient answer related of their concept. And if they are having through this way, so it would be much effective and very impactful way to get search and knowing the correct answer. That's really great.
Yeah, yeah,
And I must, visit Google. Yes,
yeah. Okay.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, so if you have any question, you can ask me another
Yeah, of
question.
course. Yeah, yeah. Why not, ma'am? So, ma'am, I just want to know, like how passionate you were at your initial days. That's why still you are a very good speaker now. How passionate you were. And is it your childhood desire? Yeah. After crossing some year, yeah, settling of their lives, then you got to realize, no, this is my. I think this can be the good for me if I indulge myself in this field. So I would like to know this.
Okay, actually, I belong from Chandigarh, so there people use mostly English. So
Mm-hmm.
I passionate of my from my childhood, but that time I was not much aware about this language. So I also want to learn English. I also want to enhance my communication, but I am not aware. I don't apply anything. I don't want to speak any single word because I don't know how to speak. So just whoever speak, I understood little bit, not totally, but I never try to speak English. But when I become a mother, so
Mm-hmm.
that time I was feeling if I don't speak English, so how can my child speak English?
Yes,
Yeah.
you're
So
right, ma'am.
after blessing a mother, that time I realized I have to learn anyhow. So when my kid was 3 years, so from that time I was started my first of all I joined one of institute. There I just learned basic grammar,
Mm-hmm.
just tenses, modals, and antecedent and preposition. And after that, Corona pandemic comes, so I quit my journey there. I again stopped my journey. Then one day
Okay.
I was, yeah. Then one day I was good. I went to go to school uh, to took admission. So their staff and their teachers totally speak English. So from that day I thought if I knew English, so I also speak with them. So I thought I have to also learn. By on after uh, took admission after 1 year, the schools and everywhere, everything is closed, everything is online. So that time teachers uh, take classes online, took classes online. So that time I thought, every each and every teacher speak English. So I love to listen her. So from that day I started again. And
Wow.
still, yeah, although I was not consistency, but I don't know. Suddenly, I was scrolling my phone and I saw Mansi Gola ma'am, and she connected as like us. She connected everyone, and I watched video. Then I thought to conversation with her. So when I was conversation with her, so I felt very glad, and I thought, yeah, I can also do. So from that day, I thought I should also start a channel, which we can. If I start channel, so I can consistency with them. Otherwise, how can I consistent? So yeah,
Yes.
that was my journey, and from November I started my conversation, but not
Wow.
uploaded. I started uploading videos from July.
Yeah, ma'am. That's a really inspirable your journey of your spoken, and you got motivations to the learner you can consider by with whom you interacted, and at the time you got through this way. So yeah, if we have a keen desire, so situation brought us in these levels, right? Somehow you can, come on the track into your life because God
Yeah,
has a decided for us, right? This field. You just consider about me as well. I belong to a village, and I don't have any expectation other people with whom I interact even a single day. Instead of
Mhm.
I kept going on through my own effort, doing all these activities through my own. Okay. And still I am connecting with the many people from different kinds of places. So you can consider a situation brought me in these levels, right?
Yeah, you are also very doing great job, and still you are living in a village, and you like passionate of this language because there is no one speaking. So when we live like a village area, so no one is speaking. So we are also thought, why should I speak only once, right? But still you are consistency with your passion. So this is a very really remarkable job, and I hope,
Yeah, man.
yeah.
Yeah, because at the time when I started considering about a spoken English, so at the time I had a desired like I was considered one day I would speak must like other people because I used to listen a lot of speech of other people. Like usually the people came out over the stage and sharing their life story. So I used to listen a lot of that kinds of a story and getting
Same.
motivation.
I also love to listen more,
Yeah, I used to
and
get
I also.
motivation.
Mhm.
Yes,
Okay.
and the way the way all of them spoke over the stage around the people, that way I liked a lot. Okay, always I used to visualize myself. One day I would speak like that. Many of time I used to imagine so many things at myself and creating some statements situationally to improve my spoken English. Many of them start criticizing me as well. What are you doing all the time? With whom are you interacting? There is no anyone. Yeah.
Okay.
Instead of I kept going on because I had a belief at a time. One day I must speak with someone face to face.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. If we have
Yes.
a passion, so we uh, do with consistency, so we definitely must speak like other fluent speakers.
Yeah. I would never expect
Okay,
from myself
so
one day I would speak really like this. Yes, ma'am.
okay, it's a very lovely conversation. Actually, another one waiting for me. Someone is waiting for me, so that's why. Okay, bye bye.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for connecting with me. Bye.
Okay,